Well, right now across America, more than 7,000 Starbucks are getting ready to close their doors. The Java pusher shutting down between 5:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time to train 135,000 employees on improving customer service, something it needs badly. Sales have stalled as its stock has stalled as well, down about 40% in the past year. So is this coffee break good publicity or just bad PR?
It's a PR move, for sure.
It is? 100%?
For sure, yeah.
All right.
I think they're moving in the right direction. They obviously want to show people that they're trying to upgrade in some respect.
Well, my next guest says it's a big mistake. Dave Sutton is a branding and marketing strategist at Top Right. Dave, explain.
You know, Neil, I'm really concerned that this might come across as being just a shameless publicity stunt and ultimately might give the brand a real black eye.
How so?
Well, number one, it's a huge inconvenience to the customer base. Many of the loyal customers of Starbucks are obviously not going to be able to get access to their favorite beverages tonight. But more importantly, it's drawing a lot of attention and raising a lot of questions around a negative. And that negative is the customer experience. And I think many consumers are kind of scratching their head and saying, what is the real problem with the customer experience? What's wrong with the baristas? What's wrong with the product quality? And I think that this also raises a question, how much can you really get done with 3 hours of training with your employees? At the end of the day,
actually, Dave, you can teach them to consistently make a cup of coffee right? Isn't that the rap against Starbucks that, depending on the latte, it can be made all over the map? And this sloppy quality issue is something that Howard Schultz particularly wanted to address. Now, I would disagree with you to this extent, Dave, that people might look at the stores closed and think, well, this is bad to do to them. But you could flip it around and say, we are closing these stores because we want to do good by you. On longer term, this is going to be good for you. What do you think of that?
Well, I think in the short term, we shouldn't lose sight of the fact that they've just instantly put every one of their customers in play. I don't know if you saw Dunkin' Donuts' response.
Right. Good point.
99 cents, through 10 o'clock tonight, you can get your favorite espresso drink at Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, a lot of people have been doing that already, right? McDonald's has done this with gourmet coffees, and you're right, Dunkin' Donuts, and especially this sort of tempting tease during this shutdown. But I think Starbucks is looking kind of at the bigger picture beyond this, right? We've got some quality control issues, we've got some inconsistent issues, and we got to get people on the stick to address it, right?
Well, I think if you look at it from a short-term perspective, that's certainly true. I think from a longer-term perspective, what they're effectively doing is they're raising the bar now on themselves because
and so they should,
well,
right?
Tomorrow morning, people are going to show up at Starbucks and expect that the customer experience has been transformed, as Howard Schultz has defined it. And I think at the end of the day, that kind of cultural transformation, that kind of quality and service transformation takes a lot more than a 3-hour training program.
So you think that this 3-hour shutdown today, it will prove a bad idea and hurt them, not only shorter term, but longer term?
Absolutely, because if I'm at Dunkin' Donuts or I'm at McDonald's writing marketing strategy for tomorrow morning, my headline's going to be, we've got such great coffee and such a great customer experience, we forced Starbucks to shut down yesterday. McDonald's hasn't even launched their premium beverage program, the espresso program. Won't come out until this summer, and they've already got Starbucks on their back heel.
All right, Dave Sutton, thank you very much.